Tonight, with a transport crisis that has reignited memories of the famous Michuki rules. Thousands of commuters remain stranded at this hour in Nairobi and other parts of the country following a day-long Matatu strike.
The operators are protesting the new traffic laws and that are due to take effect on Saturday. Well, several motorists were attacked and injured by their colleagues earlier today for defying the strike call. KTN's Sophia Wanuna begins our coverage of the crisis from here in Nairobi.
Early Thursday morning in Kiambu, a minibus plying Route 106 is vandalized by Matatu touts, angry at its driver for not joining the strike. Along Bagathi Road, a group of rowdy youth demonstrates. Scenes replicated in some parts of the country, as operators staged protest over the tough new traffic laws due to take effect Saturday.
Zile sheria zote tunaziunga mkono, lakini shida yetu ni zile tu faini wamesema. Saa hii mimi ukinitisha 1,100, sijui kama nitakufa nikiwa nimeona 1,100.
Karawa kushika hata maybe una makosa, utaambiwa una makosa na utaenda ndani. Sasa lazima utatoa kitu kidogo.
Sheria sio mbaya, lakini sasa hizo penalty ziko exaggerated.
The boycott paralyzed transport in most parts of the city and its environs during the day. These are just some of the stranded passengers here in Rongai. They have been waiting for public service vehicles for hours. This after Matatu operators in the area pulled their vehicles off the road, protesting what they say are the overly punitive new traffic laws. But as the rush hour beckoned, the situation worsened. And for those not willing to risk waiting, they started what would be a long trek home. Deputy Traffic Commandant Samuel Kimaru was at pains to explain to Matatu touts and drivers in Rongai that their calls were coming too late, as it was all water under the bridge.
We have issued firm instructions to all our officers all over the country that they should enforce the law to the letter. And there is no negotiation about it. And they have even demonstrations, even whatever they are doing, that will not assist it. There is also other good things in the law, including that the owners of these public service vehicles have to employ the drivers and conductors in a permanent service, and also pay them salary every month.
However, not all are against the new traffic laws.
Hiyo sheria itatusaidia because overlapping ndio inaleta jam, alafu tena speed ndio inaleta hizo accident.
Sheria ni nzuri, zinafaa zifuatwe. Okay. Sababu hakuna haja watu wakufe sababu ya vitu ambaye hazieleweki.
The Matatu operators have vowed to continue with their protest in the vain hope that the law will be amended even before it takes off. But for now, come the 1st of December, they will have no option but to abide by the new traffic rules or stay off the road. Sophia Wanuna, KTN Prime.
So paralysis on the roads because these Matatu operators have just kept off. So what are these operators so angry about? KTN's Ansoy Mwendia has been reading through the amended act and now reports on the provisions that could change the way Kenyans drive for good.
You have seen this, or probably done it yourself. Driving over pavements, pedestrian walks, or through a petrol station to overtake a few cars in a traffic jam. Synonymous with Matatus? Probably. Now that is illegal. It could land one in prison for 3 months or cost a 30,000 shilling fine, or both. This particular clause has attracted mixed reactions.
Unajua kama hii barabara ni barabara, si kama Thika highway. Zeme hata huta overlap. Lazima jua mwenyewe anakudisha pesa na wewe una hizo pesa.
Ni nzuri kama zitasaidia watu wasikufe, lakini sasa kuna zile ziko extreme. Zile zitaumiza watu. So lazima waangalie. Zitaongeza corruption. Instead of paying 100,000 in court, afadhali tu 1,000 maneno iishe kwa barabara.
Okay. The new act also spells out stiff penalties for people who drive public service vehicles without a license. These people and those who let them drive the public service vehicles without proper documentation risk going to jail for up to 10 years. or paying a fine of 500,000 shillings, or both. And the alcohol blow may well be about to make a comeback, and this time round could send drunk drivers to jail for 10 years or cost 500,000 shillings in fine, or both. With the new law in place, police will no longer place arbitrary roadblocks along the roads. All designated roadblocks will have to be gazetted. This clause has generated mixed reactions. While some think it is a good thing to deter police officers who are out to get bribes from motorists, others worry that enforcement of highway security could be compromised. The law also charges the Highway Authority with the responsibility of placing speed limit signs along the road. Speeding drivers could have their licenses invalidated for 3 years or end up in jail for 3 months, with the alternative of a 20,000 shilling fine. Motorcyclists were not spared either. Riders will be trained, issued with licenses, and will have to have third-party insurance. They will also be required to have helmets and reflectors for themselves and the passenger. Contravening this law will attract imprisonment for up to a year and/or a fine of 10,000 shillings. And so Mwendia, KTN Prime.